And we are the Other People Show. One of the hardest things to navigate is
What's
when
that?
you're trying to get something and put it on IMDb.
Say more about that.
About the IMDb thing.
Yeah.
So, we've made IMDb's. Both you and I have some. You've got a pretty impressive list of IMDb things.
Yours is you got a pretty good list too.
Yeah, it's growing, but a lot of people put every little thing on there, which I think you should. Andy Dick has a lot of his short films on there. We looked at David Lynch's IMDb a few weeks ago. He had a lot of short films. So when going in and navigating, you can put in, things that you've been in, and then they check it with, other movies, and if it qualifies, they'll put it up. Now, there's been two instances. Well, one instance now with my IMDb is that I was briefly in this movie called State of Play. I don't play any significant role. I'm an extra walking down the street. But I filled out the paper and was qualified to be in it. So on my IMDb page, they do have that I'm in State of Play, but they have that, that I play myself. And then they have State of Play is this, I don't know, like this State of Play.
Oh.
And that was not the State of Play that I'm in.
No, I don't see you being in that movie.
We don't really play for fun. Mostly we play for work. It's the same for our other jobs where you have to survive in competition. The work just happens to be in a game. So it's some kind of a game.
Is it a game show?
In the cast, I'm the only person in the cast.
Oh, wow. Good for you.
But I'm the only person in the cast to a movie that I don't appear in.
Did you put that on there, or did you just get added to it?
I got added to it because IMDb put me on the wrong State of Play. I'm in the movie, not that. So that should show up on my actor's credit from like 2007 or 8 instead of that.
Oh, dang.
So, and I don't know how to get it to put like upcoming features, like where we saw the director, he had the Bee Gees documentary.
Yeah.
I tried to put things that are upcoming, and I can't get it approved. So, but I'm able to get things approved. Like I was able to get the stuff that you've been involved in approved, and then the little posters that I put up, they were approved. But it's frustrating sometimes to get stuff on there.
A lot of the stuff that I put on there, I don't do it. Like we just shot a movie, like my master's program, and it's probably the most substantial thing that I've personally done with my like directing and everything.
Yeah.
But I'm not even going to attempt to put it on IMDb right now because it's in pre-production or it's in post-production. Yeah. And if I don't have it posted somewhere or in a film festival so that they can cross-check it, they're not going to accept it. So I'm not even messing with it until at least we have something out.
Right.
Which, that might be probably, hopefully by the end of the summer we'll have it out. So,
well, I do want to, for the audience members out there, there's been quite a few, anything other than the shows we've been doing, no sketches or anything that's went up other than just little PSAs and such, stuff that Amos sends me and doesn't really make sense. So I'll post that as well. But I do want to, if you have time, send you episode 2 of The Father and have you look over it.
Do it.
I'll send that to you. It's maybe 8 pages, 6 to 8 pages.
Oh yeah.
Or it'll be it'll be episode 2. Episode 1 got a good reception. I had to post it twice because I accidentally left off 2 credits at the end of the first time. But the first time it had so many views, I didn't want to delete it. Yeah. So now, it probably has over 600 views together. So
of all your projects that you've worked on, that's one of my favorites.
That's what you.
I love the characters. I love the situation. Now, I just think it's so good.
Now, let me ask you this, and people want to comment as well. Now, with the father, I was thinking that we should just follow his character around as some of the things he does, and occasionally he comes back around to my character. But I didn't think my character should be in every single episode. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like make it be Bill. Like in episode 2, we have one where I happen to be in it. But just like the Amos episodes, I'm not in every single episode. Just
Yeah,
a
I think
handful.
he's like the main
Attraction.
guy. Yeah. So, and I kind of want to see him in different situations.
Yeah.
I'm really interested to see how he handles different things
Yeah.
and different scenarios. So I think it'd be cool.
When you watch The Father, that you probably saw this is the first act, this is the second, this is the third, which was funny because we filmed them a year apart. Like the first part, we just connected the second part to what I had already filmed because I was like, I want to use this, so that's why it's 9 minutes. So we're gonna make probably the seasons. It'll be seasonal. Each season we want to try to do like a 9 minute sketch or episode. So did the sketch go the way you thought it would?
Yeah, I mean, kind of. I liked it. I liked the ending. It was like, to me, The Father is one of those sketches where the beginning and the end don't really even matter to me.
Right. It's
because I just love to be in it, and I love to see how the characters react. It's like those old like last sketch of SNLs back when Adam McKay and Will Ferrell were writing them.
Yeah, yeah.
You could cut 2 minutes out of it in any spot, and the sketch would still be great because just because the characters were so good, and it was like that was it. Just the situations and the characters were so good.
Well, I told a couple of people that they said they had met you at the time. Well, most haven't, but I was like, Jay, and I told him I always mention your name, and I was like, he really did like The Father. So for episode 2, we have to try to step it up.
Shoot, man, just keep putting him in situations. I'm excited to read it.
Yeah, so
because it's so fun.
See, the first episode honestly had a different ending originally, but we just couldn't. We had to rewrite it because when we reshoot it, when we shot it the first time, Christmas tree was up and stuff. So we shot the first part, but when we went back, all the Christmas stuff was already taken down. So I was like, ooh, I'm not going to be able to match it. Like I had to get some other shots that I couldn't, so I had to do it. So we redid that, which redid the ending because originally I was going to get they were going to give me a gift of like a little baby shirt that said like, I forgot what it said on it, but it said something. And they give me that as a Christmas gift, which freaks me out, which makes me leave. So, we kind of reworked that a little bit, but, it turned out, pretty, I was pleased.
It was good. It was really good. Just good characters.